It was supposed to be just another star-studded, laughter-filled morning on The View, a show that thrives on banter, celebrity charm, and the occasional heated debate. But what unfolded when legendary actress Meryl Streep sat opposite Joy Behar became something far more explosive, a live television moment so unforgettable, so raw, that the studio audience and millions watching at home would still be talking about it hours, days, even years later. At first, the segment flowed smoothly. Whoopi Goldberg warmly introduced Streep. The panel praised her decades-long career, her Oscars, her versatility, her fearless roles, and the audience applauded with genuine admiration. But as soon as Joy Behar leaned in with her trademark smirk, viewers could sense the temperature rising. Joy, known for pushing buttons and extracting headline-making soundbites, decided to press Meryl not about her films but about her political activism, her public speeches, and whether Hollywood elites like her were out of touch with real Americans. And while Meryl, with her signature grace, initially tried to answer calmly, emphasizing empathy, art, and the responsibility of storytelling, Joy interrupted repeatedly, dismissing her words as preaching and performative, drawing awkward laughter from the crowd. And for a moment you could see Meryl's eyes narrow, her jaw tighten, the steel beneath the elegance beginning to show. The back and forth escalated quickly, Joy mocking her Golden Globe speech, Meryl firing back that speaking truth to power was not optional but necessary, and suddenly the studio air turned heavy. The applause stopped, replaced by gasps, murmurs, and nervous glances between the co-hosts. Whoopi raised her hands in a desperate attempt to de-escalate. Sunny Hostin tried to pivot, but Joy pressed harder, saying, "People don't pay to hear actors lecture them, Meryl, they pay to be entertained." And that line, dripping with sarcasm, was the spark that ignited the firestorm, because Meryl Streep, the woman often hailed as the greatest living actress, leaned forward, her voice firm, eyes blazing, and in a tone that silenced even the loudest hecklers, declared that art has always been political, that silence in the face of injustice is complicity, and that mocking artists for speaking up is the oldest tactic of oppressors who fear truth wrapped in beauty. The audience erupted into applause, but Joy, not one to retreat, snapped back, "Spare me the lecture, you don't live the lives we live," provoking a mix of boos and cheers. And at that point Meryl, no longer willing to be dismissed, stood up, her presence commanding the entire studio, and with every ounce of conviction honed over decades of stage and screen, delivered a fiery rebuttal about privilege, responsibility, and the danger of silencing voices, her words slicing through the air with surgical precision, each sentence punctuated by audience gasps and bursts of clapping, while Joy sat stiffly, lips pursed, caught in a rare moment of being publicly overpowered. The tension was unbearable. Whoopi called for a commercial break, the producers scrambled, but the cameras captured it all. Meryl's unwavering stance, Joy's defensive glare, the stunned panel caught in the crossfire, and when the show returned, Meryl had already walked off stage to a standing ovation from half the crowd, leaving Joy fuming in her chair and the internet primed to explode. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag Meryl vs Joy, hashtag Streep Clash, and hashtag The View Meltdown began trending worldwide. Clips of the confrontation went viral across TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. Fans and critics alike taking sides, some praising Joy for challenging celebrity activism, others hailing Meryl for her unshakable dignity and courage, but all agreeing that live television had just witnessed one of its most dramatic, unfiltered moments in years, and as think pieces flooded in, late-night hosts cracked jokes, and Hollywood stars tweeted their support, one truth crystallized. Meryl Streep had not just clashed with Joy Behar, she had delivered a masterclass in conviction, transforming a morning talk show spat into a defining cultural moment, proving once again why she is not just an actress, but a force, a voice, and a presence that cannot be silenced, no matter how brutal the exchange.